I'm Jessica, aka Making Things Naughty. I decided to film a tutorial showing how I added moss to my Ribcage Riot top. Big thank you to Graceface Creates, who created the first mossy Ribcage top during testing. I hope you find this helpful. Thank you. I decided to fix up the very first Ribcage Riot vest that I made. I made it a little bit too big for me, and also I was not paying attention while seaming it up, so I have one seam down the side that I did wrong side out. So let's make this better. Now I have this great mossy looking yarn, but it's a bit too thick, so I'm going to find the separate strands here and pull them apart. Now this process is very annoying, and so I'm going to do this off camera and come back. I should probably have sketched out where I want to place my moss, maybe. That would be my recommendation, but I'm just gonna kind of go with it and see what happens. So I'm gonna start with a slip knot, leaving a little bit off because I think it'll be cool to have some dangly moss. And I'm gonna work on the front of my vest. I might not even do the back of my vest, I don't know. And I'm gonna start towards, like, I don't know, upper quadrant on one side. Okay, so I'm gonna attach with the slip stitch on the bottom of my third rib somewhere. And I'm just going to do some slip stitches around my stitches of that rib, kind of randomly. It's moss, it's organic. I don't want it to look too composed, I guess, too planned. I want it to look kind of random. So I'm gonna go to the side a few stitches. I'm gonna chain and kind of turn and work down below it. I'm making these slip stitches pretty loose because I don't want to like cinch my fabric at all. And I'm just kind of filling the gaps a little bit. All right, I'm gonna work off camera on this a little bit more. All right, I kind of made my way back close to where I started, so I'm just going to fasten off here and cut and leave a bit of a tail. So we have a couple of hanging bits right there. So that's what that looks like. All right, so I'm going to continue and add some random moss all over the vest. All right, for my second bit of moss, I worked around the collarbone, and I started at the bottom and then I worked my way up so that I have some going over the top, and then left another drippy bit. I'll probably trim so they're not like the same length later, but I'll leave that for the end. All right, I'm gonna add some more. Okay, here's some more progress. I have some going down the center. As you can see, I'm trying to stay away from doing like straight lines, and I'm leaving drippy bits everywhere. And also I've been varying my stitches, so sometimes I'm doing slip stitches, sometimes I chain in between them, and when I want them to go like around the top, I do single crochet stitches. See, these are slip stitches so they don't cover the top, and these are covering the top because I'm doing single crochet stitches. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so added some more moss in random places. I like leaving a bit of bone peeking through here and there. But it's kind of hard to see what this is all going to look like, so I'm going to go try it on. So the amount of moss you add is going to be completely up to you. I decided I needed a little bit more. I added a couple spots and then saw some more big empty spaces where I needed some more moss. Keep adding moss randomly until you get a look that you like. Thank you for watching my tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. If you decide to moss up your Ribcage Riot top, please tag me because I'd love to see it.